Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. I need to get these values. Good. New contents is this. First train, I think we said was going to be 20 or 30K. Second train is 20K. Hi, West Dude. Let's see. So, yeah, I've been doing some interviewing. I've had a couple of companies that want me to come in and do more interviews. The old saying is there's a difference between get to work and got to work. If you get to work, well, it's an appreciation mindset. If you say I got to work, well, that's a lacking mindset. Oh, I've got a bunch of these furnaces on me. Dang it. That's close enough. And some furnaces. This is what? Research? Yeah, this is research. I don't have enough of those. Thought I left a chest here somewhere that had stuff in it. Right there. you should have the signals that I need there. Now, I might be pushing these things too far north. I don't know, but I know I can't afford to move more than once, right? Because this sucks, moving these things. So, I'm not doing this again. Hmm. Yep. So we're going to have 4 unloaders. One, 2, 3, 4, and then a loader. All right, so you can keep all those. All right, so these haven't changed. Check this to see if there's anything missing. No, that looks good. I freaking did it. You guys can go back up here and help me build this head up. Run myself out of chests. The belts don't change, so this can come. The inserters don't change. The next row of inserters doesn't change. The last row of inserters and belts don't change. These unloader inserters don't change. Or these loader inserters, yeah, they do change. Because I'm not doing 6, I'm only doing 4. Ooh, looks like I need medium power poles. Good thing I didn't blow all them up. I just put them into that guy's trash. Just heard this song. And this one too. Oh, it's on timeout. Jeez. Well, there's ways to get around that. Music player. Next song. Advantage of having access to it. This song is awesome. I should be able to just take this. Not quite. Let's take one that I haven't cut into pieces. But it looks like it has some mistakes in it that I need to correct. I'm sure there's some underbelts lurking around here, right? Yes, yes there are. All right, chests. Cool. That one's all done. So my thinking is I'll move the other two, and then Biggie on, then change the feed for it, similar to what I have here. But I'm thinking I'm going to have a slightly longer neck. Hey. Good cat. I'm lucky I've got a good cat. Send rails up there to fix that. Take care of that. So if I do a longer neck like that, I have the opportunity. One sec. Okay, so in theory, I should be able to clear out these guys' inventory except for... How did I end up with so many extra modules? I do have the same number here, right? Did I miss an entire column or something? Oh, this is a furnace layout. Oopsies. No, it's not a steel layout, though. Missed a few lamps in the middle. Well, that's a difference, but that's not much of a difference. In theory, I should be able to just do this. They just sound like a band that had so much fun making music. I need to load you up with 241 of these. That's 100. That's 200. 225. 250. Let's see how far you can get. I don't understand how you ended up with so many extra things. Unless I... No, I didn't tear out anything else anywhere else. How? That's 320. That's 320. 1.8K. 1.7K. I'm really confused now. That's a pretty weird lyric. Did this miss an entire... Oh, no, okay. I ripped an entire one out of that. Okay. That's where the extras are coming from, is because I ripped this entire column out so I could put this power pole down, which I ended up not needing. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Okay, so rails, you're done. We're good. So I think you just go away. And then I'll use you later. I seem to have lost power. How is this out of alignment? Okay, well, I built the whole thing wrong. It's off by 1. Son of a bitch. I mean, it's on the power pole grid. It's just not on my power pole grid. It's supposed to be right there. All right, well, let's take care of that. I'm a little unhappy at the moment. Oh boy. Let's move you up here. I'll give you these back later. Yeah, there's even room for it to be down by 2. Alright, well, let me temporarily hook up power so that I can select all this stuff. Let's break everything with this selection here. So where's the deep water? It's this. So I will have to move the radar back, but if I can do this before the radar times out, that should be fun. Oh yeah, I totally screwed up all the bots now because they're going to be stuck in here. So I got to figure out who picked up all the bots. Take those out. Oh, I might have gotten lucky. Nobody picked up the bots. Somebody picked up the bots. There we go. I think I'm just going to let them work on this while I go over here and just destroy all this. We know what this is going to look like in the future. It's going to look like this. Well, these will be lower. I think I'll start at the top so that I can put the header down correctly. I'm just going to put everything in chests. Oh, hi, King. Oh, bye, King. Here, hold on to these for me. I'll put all of the fuel in this, which is about where it's going to go. I want to put the robots in there too. Move you away. I've cleared this out a little bit. Apparently not enough. This chest. I'm going to start organizing things. Go me. Oh yeah, I wanted you over here so I could give you this landfill. Oh, not that you need it. What about you, Rails? Do you need this landfill? Thought you were low. Nope, you don't need it either. That's alright, you get it anyways. Let these things load up as much as they can, and then blow them up. Later, West dude. Stay safe at work. Hey, beat on. Alien dance, yeah. Alright. Unfortunately, I deleted this and this. Ow. What games you gonna play, Llama Boy? Advantage of voiceover type. I gotta move these slowly or they'll lock themselves up with resource contention. Yeah, that does sound cool. I hope you enjoy it. I'm a little jelly. I used to play Magic the Gathering. I really enjoyed it. Made some good friends do that. Still got all my cards. I gotta sell them. I don't have time to play it anymore. Matter of fact, one of my friends asked if I wanted to join a D&D campaign, and I'm just like, I don't have time. Well, if you're playing casual with friends, you should be able to play with proxies, which makes a big difference, because you get to experiment with things. Just don't be that guy that plays a lockout deck. The goal is for people to have fun. I'll tell you what, our rule when we played together, my friends and I, we had a rule about building decks. And the rule was, Your deck has to be fun to play against. And that's a pretty big deal. And if people voted that your deck wasn't fun to play against, then you couldn't play it in our group. Just that simple. Go play it somewhere else. Like the deck that takes away your graveyard and then says, put the next card in your graveyard. Like, oh, come on, asshole. Because then you just basically mill yourself. So go away with that shit. Right, and this is not a mill deck. These were decks that were designed to... They only milled because they took away your graveyard. Yeah, there is a rule in in-person play, because I never did the arena. I only played in person. And there is a rule in in-person play is that if the person can win the game and doesn't, you can call the judge and have them either be required to play to win or be required to forfeit. Well, that should make picking things up a lot easier because obviously we've run out of resources on all of that. Yeah, the world of Magic the Gathering is a lot different than it used to be. They've switched to be primarily an online focus organization. And of course, when you're an online focused organization, you don't care about the behavior of your players as long as it doesn't violate some law. Toxic culture is not a thing they care about, really. Oh, they're just competitive. No, there are jerks, and you need to filter those out of your community because they're not healthy to be around, and people don't want to be around them. But I think the game itself has got a basic flaw in that the way that mana works is you could end up getting mana screwed, and you've got to protect against that. I don't think I'll go back to it. I really do miss playing with my friends, and I miss. There were a lot of times. There was a lot of times where we would play on Wednesday nights, and that play group is still together. We just don't play Magic. But there were a lot of nights where, after 3 hours or 4 hours of hilarious laughing and joking with each other, somebody would say, I wasn't going to show up tonight, but I came out just to be able to hang out with you guys, and I ended up having a fantastic time. So thanks for being here. And that's 100% true. I was one of the people saying that sometimes. Because I didn't want to go out. I'm not a people, go outside kind of person. But, they're counting on me to be there. And I show up, and it's just a great camaraderie experience. Not about the card game. It's like my brother playing softball or whatever sporting event they're into, or my other brother going shooting. It's not really, well, not shooting. Shooting is about shooting. It's not really about what you're doing. It's about who you're doing it with. I've had some good times at McDonald's restaurants and Taco Bell restaurants, just sitting around shooting the shit with good people. My father used to say that 80% of the meal is the environment it's consumed in. We used to make fun of people who would eat their French fries in a certain way. Get the fry, dip it in the ketchup, take a bite, dip it in the ketchup. Very methodical. Oh wait, that was me they made fun of. I didn't mind. Why wouldn't you dip your fries in ketchup? Well, I mean, I would usually squirt it out of the pack, because that's all they had back then. Leave a spot on the wrapper from the burger, or put the fries in the other side of the burger container, and then use the fry container for the ketchup. Back when McDonald's used to sell their hamburgers for a quarter on sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, they'd go on sale for almost half off. We'd go up and buy, I don't know, a lot of them. 2 or 3 trips to a couple of the local McDonald's places, and then just freeze them, and then we'd have McDonald's burgers for a long time after that. Because 25 cents for a hamburger is a pretty cheap price. Well, let's see. What would that be? 100? 25 bucks? Well, when I used to eat Big Macs, what I would do is I'd take the Big Mac and I'd take the top bun off and put it aside, and then just take the other, because then you've got a piece of meat on top. And just grab the second bun and flip it over, and then you've got a double beef Big Mac without the extra bread, which is just filler. I mean, bread at fast food restaurants is one of the worst things you can eat outside of the soda. Not going to have the space to pick all that up, so These are going to be way too high up. Baseless? Is there going to be a big FFF tomorrow? I don't know. It doesn't much matter, does it? I mean, really. Is it going to... We get more information, but it's not really going to change anything. I think I'm doing okay. I'm pretending I'm on vacation, although I'm doing some interviewing. I've had a couple of good conversations. You excited for your future there, faceless man? What are we looking at? Tomorrow will be your 2-week notice. Nervous. Well, that's okay. Did I tell you about what happened to my sister-in-law? No work for 2 weeks? Oh, so you did take 2 weeks off. Good. Good. Nice. That's not something most people get to do, so it's very nice that you got to do that for yourself. Oh, B-Don. I have a slightly different perspective because templated blueprints, I use blueprints a lot, and so I needed to go get a towel and a cigarette because it was a very good one for me. So this song from the group The Firm, I wish they would have stayed together and made more albums. It was Jimmy Page and Paul Rogers, which are not, two popular people from supergroups. And they made some great music. They really did. I like their stuff. I think the one that's going to cause the most is the rails, the upper multi-level rails. That's probably got the most attention going on. Paul Rogers, I think? Yeah, The Firm. Jimmy Page and Paul Rogers. Jimmy Page on guitar, Paul Rogers on voice. Wasn't he from... Who? Me? I don't know. Alright, let me look it up. Maybe I got it wrong. The Firm, rock band, supergroup, Paul Rogers, guitarist Jimmy Page, drummer Chris Slade, and bassist Tony Franklin. Page and Rogers were dealing with the demise of their respected... Yeah, Led Zeppelin and Bad Company. Okay. Yeah, Paul Rogers was from Bad Company. I recommend checking out their work. And what's interesting is that I am not a fan of Led Zeppelin at all. But I like Page's work, and it's slipping me right now the lead singer's name for Led Zeppelin. But I like his solo work. I really enjoyed it. I just didn't care for the way that Led Zeppelin put their music together. Robert Plant, yeah. He had an album produced by country music singer. I can't remember her name. And I thought it was pretty good music, but apparently people were expecting something else. And they didn't like it very much. But I thought it was good. But I think the thing of it is when Robert Plant was singing in Led Zeppelin, he was more yelling and less singing, if you will. And once he got a little older and found his comfort level with his talent, that his voice was more in his normal range. And that's just theory and speculation, right? But I enjoyed his later work way more. And that's not to take away from what Led Zeppelin did or what they were. Great musicians, great talent. Hi, kitty cat. Welcome back.